everyone, how is it going? It is your pal Sal here, and today, welcome back to our Kylie Minogue discography journey. So today we are tackling her ninth studio album, Body Language. Read my body language. So before we get into stats and everything like that, as you know, I film these videos, I film them before they go out, obviously, but I film them a few days in advance. So yesterday I filmed my Fever reaction and obviously went live yesterday if you're watching this. And let me just so you know, I don't like not liking things, and I'm terrified as to how that video is going to be taken in. But oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Like, you can feel it right here, right now. But yeah, still not loving Fever as an album. Love some of the songs, but as an album for me, I don't know. However, this is an album that I'm really intrigued to listen to today. So we're putting Fever aside. So on November 10th of 2003, just I think, what, 2 years after? Yeah, about 2 years after Fever, she released Body Language. And so what I know about this album, because the only song I only know Slo and Red-Blooded Woman. This is Kylie going on a more sexualized, sex kitten energy, which I'm here for. Again, I said before, I love those type of albums. What I love about this cover is how sexual she looks, but what gets me is that the amount of makeup that she has on her face right now. She's very well done up in this one, and I'm just kind of like, ooh, I'm feeling it. It's Body Language, baby. So what's cool about this album is that I believe that this is more due to the success of Fever in the US. Weirdly enough, this album did chart in America on the Billboard 200. It made it to number 42, which I think that's still pretty good. I mean, I think after this we don't get a chart position. We might, again, I'm not sure, we'll see, you never know. But this album did spawn 3 singles, which included Slow, which did chart on the Hot 100 at 91. So rather low, but a chart is a chart, so who cares? The second single was Red-Blooded Woman, and the third was Chocolate. And so here's the funny thing, is that I know Slow and I know Red-Blooded Woman. I feel like I've had to have listened to Chocolate before, but can I hum you the tune? Absolutely not. But the one thing that does remind me of this song is one time on Tinder, I post on my Tinder that I like Kylie Minogue, and this guy messaged me and he was like, Red-Blooded Woman or Chocolate? And I was like, well, damn, I don't know how Chocolate goes. So I guess I'll go with Red-Blooded Woman, because I do like that one. But I'm really excited to tackle this one with just how I know Slow and Red-Blooded Woman sound. I feel like this album's gonna be a lot of fun, lots of sex in it. So I'm rather excited. I think we should get started with track number 1, which is Slow. So here we go.
You did tonight, so I put my best dress on. Boy, I was so right. Slow down and dance with me. Yeah, slow. Skip a beat and move in the body. Yeah, slow. Don't wanna rush it. Let the rhythm pull you in. This is so touchy. You know what I'm saying?
Not there yet. Oh, where is it? No? Read my body language. There are so many things to dissect here. First of all, I want to know, to like the longtime Kylie fans, what was it like coming off of the heels of Fever? Can't Get You Out of My Head, and then going to this, which is just such a different vibe. You know what I mean? Now, here's what I was really thinking. This song is rather sexual. You know what I mean? The slow down, dance with me. But realistically, in a sense, it doesn't have to be. Lyrically, what I was getting out of here is that there's a guy, she's with him on the dance floor. I don't think he can really dance. And she's just like, here, we're going to teach you how to dance, but we're going to go slow. We got to go slow. But, they could have gone in that direction and maybe just made it a little more nicer, a little cutesy-wootsy. But no, they went for the slow down and dance with me. Maybe like she has ulterior motives by teaching him how to dance, but I do like this song. It's a bop. I mean, it's not like, get up on the dance floor, but this could put you in the mood. And I do like it. I do feel this one. So Slow is a really good song, and it's crazy to see where we just were and then where we are here. While it's not that drastically different, it's just, the vibe is so different, you know what I mean? So Slow is just great. Track number 2, Still Standing. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. Wait, where's that clap? Hang on. There. Oh. Wait, no, now I'm just off beat. Okay. Wait, what? I'm having trouble understanding her. Okay, so I had to look up the lyrics for this one because I found them a little hard to understand. And what I'm kind of getting out of this one is that it's kind of, in a sense, a sequel or part two to Slo. So she's taught this guy to dance, you know, they went slow, and now they're having a good time. She's partying, she's getting to know him a little better. She's like, I like the line, "Do you want to hear me sing pop? Because I don't think I want to stop." So I actually really, I like this lyrically. Unfortunately, you can't really understand the lyrics all that well with the production. That's what was haltering me with this one a tad bit, is that the production got so overbearing at sometimes, like it felt like Kylie's voice was almost an afterthought. There was too many bleeps and blops going in and I could not understand what she was saying. So if we had toned that down a bit, I think I would have liked this one a little more. But the thing is that the chorus part is actually rather catchy. And it's a shame too, because I feel like the verses could be really well I like these lyrics, but I just couldn't hear them. And I'm like, bro, let's turn down this a little bit, you know? So, you know what? I will put a like next to it because lyrically, I actually do like those lyrics. I think the lyrics are rather cute. Production-wise, though, we could have redone a couple of things. Track number 3, Secret, Take You Home, which sounds like the third part of these 3 songs. So I don't know. Let's just go. Here we go. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh, if she'll take him home. Powerful woman! I like that. Here's my secret, I'm a girl who likes to fun, and if you can keep it, then you just might be the one to. I like this. Oh, it's like a heartbeat. Okay, so my theory was correct. I feel like this is the third part of this song. So she's been with this guy at the club, and you know we've gotten through. She told him to go slow. She's still standing there talking. They're having a great time. But here's where things change. This is where she brings out her inner hoe, and this is where I was feeling it. She was like, "Okay, we've been having a little bit of fun here, and I've decided that I just might be the one to take you home. So you got to know that I'm a little freaky. I'm feeling a little hoey tonight, and we're gonna have some fun. And it's gonna be the greatest night of your life, baby." Oh my God, Kylie, damn. I love it when she takes control of the sexual energy like this. This is, because let me tell you something. Say Hey, me and that song, we have just formed a bond since I first listened to it. And this is, while I would argue this isn't as high art as Say Hey, you know, take that with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? But I feel this. She's a badass bitch. I feel like a badass bitch. And I wish I could take someone home right now too. But it's life. Yeah, I just can't right now. But damn, this was great. I did like this one. This is fun. I feel like this would pop off live too. I wonder, has she done it live? Hold up. Yes, she did do it live. So one day I'll have to check that out when I start maybe doing watching Kylie Minogue's tour. So that'll be fun. And I did like the song. Track number 4, Promises. Oh, a little more funky grooves. Okay. I like this already. Yes! Love that! They've gone. What's wrong? The rest is silence. What to say when all the words have gone? She is coming for my heartstrings on this album, so this is already getting another like. Okay, what I love is that, you know, so far in Kylie's discography, we have not really gotten, you know, I guess you could, again, you know, my opinion is not the only one, but, like, we've not, like, gotten, like, a hardcore FU song, you know what I mean? Like, we've had, like, the breakups, like, I'm over dreaming over you, like, I don't need you, but this is, like, the first time where she's kind of more in the sense, I feel like, dude, you're an asshole, like, F you, go to hell, you're gonna regret the day, you're gonna rue the day that you regret that you, what's the word, basically broke your promises. I feel this in my soul as someone who has had many people come in and out of their lives. I wish them nothing but the worst. And anyone who's wronged me, oh, it's a bad day when you get on Sal's bad side. But you broke the promises, and you're gonna what was the exact line? Because I did actually pull up the lyrics. It was a certain line. It was where I was like, yes, bitch, hope you come to regret it. And I hope that the friends who have wronged me, I hope you come to regret it too. Calling you out. So yes, I did really like Promises, because I keep my promises. I always do. And a lot of people around me can't seem to do that. So I feel this one. This is really good. I love Kylie's take on it, her energy. She's a bad bitch in this album. Damn, Kylie. I'm loving this. I'm loving it so far. Track number 5, Sweet Music. This sounds so familiar, this backing beat. I like this. Let's make this demo right. Okay, I think so far this is technically no, it's not. No, because I think I would prefer this over Still Standing. But Sweet Music, what I really did like was the lyricism in this one. Basically, sweet music, the metaphor that she's using, sweet music is basically the love that they share together, the energy they bring together, if you will. What I loved about this one lyrically was just how basically their love is like almost like making a song. The one line, so put your vibes on my beat and we'll lay it down like that, like laying down a track. Yeah, put that fair light on the track. And then in the second verse where it's like, you taste it, wait, no, that's the one. So hot and in the moment, let's make this demo right, or I might just lose it when we make sweet music. This is cute. Lyrically, I did love this one. Production-wise, I did like the bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. I didn't love the production on the verses. It felt like I was really struggling to understand her at some points. The chorus, I did like the production there. I really did like what it came into. I would again. So I think at the end of the day, I would like maybe a little reworked production on the verses, but the chorus I would have left it just as it is. But just for the lyrics itself, it gets a like because it's just that. Damn, she's that bitch here. Track number 6, the one I do know. Well, out of the 2 I do know, but Red-Blooded Woman. So here we go. Okay, so I've kind of abandoned, because I forgot to mention in the last couple songs of my thesis statement for where I think this album is headed. But basically, her and this dude are on the way home. Promises is maybe her telling him a little bit about like a past relationship she had or something. Sweet Music is like they're getting their vibe still up again. But I feel like Red-Blooded Woman is the moment they get home, the moment they take their clothes off, and he realized that this woman is truly a badass bitch because she will be the best sex he ever had in her life, and that you can't get to heaven if you're scared of getting high. This is a red-blooded woman. She is the shit, and I love this song. I think it's so catchy. It's the sexual energy, the sexual triumphantness that you feel within Kylie is just like she could do anything she wants to do. She like I said, she is that bitch, and. Oh, damn. This makes me like this song even more now. I didn't realize how epic it was until we're kind of going on this journey. And damn. So obviously it gets a like next to it. I've always liked this one, but I mean, I think I like it even more now because, I mean, damn. Wow. Okay, Kylie, so let's see where we're headed from here. Track number 7, the one I do not know, but I also feel like I might. I don't know. But this is Chocolate. I should say, I feel like maybe I should know it. I don't know, but we'll see. Here we go, Chocolate. All these vocals. Those vocals. Come here. Oh. Oh! Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. I feel like I just had sex right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was such a good song. I feel like it's possible I probably listened to this before, because it doesn't sound completely unfamiliar, but this was the first time that I got down with it, and damn, I love the symbolism of it, because thankfully for this album, early on when I was filming this, I was like, I gotta pull up the lyrics. So thankfully with geniuslyric.com, you can go through the album. But these lyrics, if love were liquid, it would drown me. In a placeless place would find me. In a heart shape, come, I didn't even pick up, come around me. And then melt me slowly down. If love were human, it would know me. I like that line, if love were human, it would know me. Because, you know, love is not all it's cracked up to be. And in a lost space, come and show me, hold me and control me, and then melt me down slowly. If love were, oh my god, wow. So again, this is perfect. I have two things I got to bring up here. So amazing song, love the R&B vibes. It's been a while since we got that, you know, since honestly Impossible Princess. Even though I don't usually think of R&B, and you know, I would say this reminded me of stylistically maybe a little more Kylie Minogue 94, but what I was getting out of here were two things. So, basically, I feel like this is in the middle or towards the end of when her and this dude are having sex. And even though, you know, she's the red-blooded woman, she's tough. I mean, when we all are having sex, we all get a little submissive some points, too, when we're in that headspace, that sexual energy time. Oh my god, I was so feeling this one right now. Damn, I want a man. It's fine, it's cool, it's whatever. But here is the other thing I was thinking. So right now I am in the middle of going through a re-listen of this amazing podcast. I love these guys so much, Steven and Justin. They have this podcast called the Immaculate Podcast where they go through literally every Madonna album. But one of the things that they bring up, which is nice, because they're from, not that they're even old or anything. They're older than me, but they come from an era where, you know, vinyls, and I collect vinyl too, but, you know, that was more of the main thing. And they talk about how Madonna thinks of albums in her earlier stuff, and still sometimes till now, but as side A and side B. So, you know, I usually don't necessarily think of that, but I was thinking with this one, because I also did just look this up, Body Language did not have a vinyl release, which, damn, because now I want that. This is definitely, in my opinion, the start to side B, because it's a 12-track album, not counting the bonus track, so this would be the perfect start to side B, and like Red Blooded Woman would end side A. I just think that this is like the beginning of the second half of the album, and it works so well. Also, but before I forget, check out the Immaculate Podcast. Steven and Justin are just incredible guys, and they do amazing work. But thank you for helping me put that in perspective, because that's what I was thinking as I was doing this. I was like, this is side B. This is where I turned the record over, and I'm oh my god! I loved this. I absolutely love Chocolate. I think it's a great song. Oh my god! Okay, we gotta keep going. I'm talking too long. I gotta keep going. Track number 8, Obsession. Okay, so I really did like this song too. Out of all of them so far on the album, I think this is the one I relate least to. I I've never been anyone's obsession. So maybe one day there's a day for everything. But so what I was gathering is that this is maybe a few weeks after Chocolate happened, after this whole night happened, and this guy, to him, Kylie was the best sex he ever had, and he thinks he's in love with her. And Kylie's like, dude, absolutely not. Like, it was a fun night, it was a fun time, but you don't want love. You just want someone to like be your little girlfriend. She doesn't want that, Damn, I said it before and I'll say it again, but she is that bitch on this album. My God. Dangerous date. You know what? Again, getting a like too, because it's that's a, damn. Oh my God. I cannot. Damn, this is good. I really, again, the one I relate least to, but still really good and still a great flow. Track number 9, I Feel For You. So here we go. Oh, we're getting the rain. The rain's coming down. This title is also very different from everything else so far. I do like the rain. Is this it? There's still 20 seconds left. I wonder... Oh, I feel like it's segueing into the second song. But I don't have proof of that. Okay, maybe not. It's fading. Oh, okay. Okay, we didn't need that. So far, this is my least favorite off of the album. Thematically, this just doesn't fit into me. She's not being the bad bitch here, and I'm kind of like in our bad bitch territory. This sounded a little something to me like I could have seen maybe on Light Years. It's a little more cutesy wootsy, although the vocals are definitely more body language. The only thing I could gather is that the dude that had the obsession with her, she feels a little bad for him because, after all, she is that bitch, so how could he not feel for her? So in a sense, she feels for him, but I would have cut this. I didn't need it. It was almost too, again, it was a little too cutesy, and cutesy wootsy is not the right word for this one, but it was a little too sweet. It was the sweetest song on here so far, and I don't know, not fitting for me. Track number 10, Someday. Okay, with Someday, there were parts of it I liked. It has a chill vibe to listen to, so I'm going to put a like next to it because I actually would enjoy listening to this one again. I don't know if I'm enjoying it thematically on the album. While it is very, it's still kind of an FU song, it's just a little too subdued for I think some of the other things we have on here. And this one uses some performing arts symbolism in it again, and even, music symbolism, so using the lights will fall and you will know what, oh my God, someday the lights will fall and you will know. So, maybe talking about a stage, the lights go out, the show is over, say goodbye. And then I want my records back to get my heart on track. And I was like, okay, but we kind of did that a little better in sweet music. So lyrically, I wasn't feeling this one, but I did enjoy the chill vibe. Not in the scheme of the album per se, but I would listen to it again, I would. Track number 11, Loving Days. Oh, orchestral, I'm loving that.
For a moment, you and me holding on to
Lovely vocals. Okay, this one was probably not one of my favorite songs I've heard. However, I did really like it because if I was thinking it with my thesis statement for this album, I was thinking that this is Kylie looking back, because as we all say, she's a bad bitch in here. And I'm thinking, well, everyone becomes a bad bitch for a reason, because something, not necessarily traumatic, but something happened to them that made them have to become, a tough-ass bitch. And I think with Loving Days, she's in a sense looking back at this man who she thought was her, she thought was the one, and it didn't end up panning out that way. But to this day, she looks back on it as her most fulfilling and the one that got away relationship. And it's a very longing song. It's very pretty. So you know what? I did like this one. I would have maybe liked it reworked in a position in the album maybe a little bit. But I mean, we're going to have to hear the rest of everything to see what I think. But it was very pretty and lovely, lovely vocals from her on this one for sure. Track number 12, After Dark. Oh, I think we're getting back into this kind of territory. Okay.
Let me give you something for your appetite. You know I wanna be with you all day and night. Boy, I send you spinning like a satellite. Yeah, you. I can see you like it when you get the view. Right then I like it, it's tempting.
Tempting.
You make me lose my will to do the shy thing. No one around, you say, tell me more. After dark,
After dark.
all night long, dusk till dawn. Need some honey. Come on. Give me that touch, give me that night, give me that touch that makes me feel right. Oh, feels sexy, your body. After dark, all night long, dusk till dawn. Need some honey, oh baby, I'm waiting.
Okay, I find After Dark a really interesting choice of the album is that it mirrors Slow in a lot of ways. It's not really about dancing, taking it slow, but it's like an enticement, like, come on, let's have a fun night together. And I think with what I was getting out of the album is that tracks 1 through 11 are kind of the process of her meeting guy at the club, going home, doing a little something, coming back, reflecting, just living life, and then the next day she goes back to the club. We'll say that the first tracks 11 were Friday night. It's Saturday night now, and she's gonna get deeper and down on Saturday night and find a new man after dark and have a little fun once more. I'm kind of liking my thesis for this album, but we still have some bonus tracks to tackle. But After Dark it's subdued, but it is nice. It's groovy. So you know what? I will give it a like, because I think while I would argue it's the poor man's Slow, I mean, Slow is already so good. I mean, there's a little left to give. So I think After Dark is cute, but not my favorite. All right, we are officially now onto the bonus tracks. Based on the many different editions of this album, there are 3. So we're going to get started with, this will be track number 13, Slo Motion. This kind of sounds like Red-Blooded Woman right here.
I'm living in slow motion. Wish I could freeze space and time. Everything's wide open. Now that you're here. Savoring the pure desire, the passions come undone. I'm living in slow motion. 'Cause we're living in slow motion. 'Cause we're living in slow motion. I wish I could freeze space and time. Everything's wide open.
Okay, so that part reminds me so much of Red Blooded Woman, but so that's just me. But guys, this song is really, really pretty, and it kind of reminds me a lot of. So this is why I agree with its choice not to be in the album, because this one reminds me a lot of Chocolate. A little, not as sexual as Chocolate, but I feel like depending on where they might have been headed, this could have been one that could have fit in. But Slo Motion is definitely in the same place as Chocolate, where they're doing it, and they're living in slow motion because it's just so beautiful. I think lyrically it's a little too. While, you know, Chocolate is a little submissive, it's still very much in, she's still a little bit in control. This one, she's very much submissive. The lyrics are a little more sweeter, a little kinder. So I don't think it would fit per se on the album, but I think as a song itself, I mean, I get its choice if it was like, you know, maybe a B-side. It deserves to be heard. Unfortunately, I just don't think they could have found the right spot for it on the album, but I really did like Slo Motion, so I'm going to put a like next to it as a, what was it technically? Was it, no, it just was a bonus track, I think that's what I saw. It's not a B-side or anything like that, but yeah, I really did like it. It was really pretty, but again, sadly, you know, it sucks sometimes, you know, sometimes something just can't make the album, but I mean, it's good in its own right. Track number 14, You Make Me Feel.
You make me feel, gotta let you know. You're so damn real, never let you go. Wanna feel this way forever. You make me feel, gotta let you know. When we are together.
Okay, so a couple of good positives out of the way. Kylie sounds lovely here. I love her little sultry vocals, little airy. The chorus isn't uncatchy. The you make me feel. So it's not horrible, but did I like it? No, I was over it. And it reminded me, I was just kind of like, this is, again, territory we kind of went. I feel like it was kind of like a less, you know, smart secret take you home, or yeah, you didn't need it. Topic covered, it's all good. It's not that good of a song, so I feel like it was a good choice to not include it. Although apparently it was included, again, this was a bonus track in some territories. It wasn't a B-side, so it's okay. And you don't need it though. Okay, track number 15, the final bonus track, Cruise Control. And I find this album really cute because it does share two similar titles. Well, actually, they're the same titles as two Mariah Carey songs, you know. Someday, Mariah Carey 1990, and Cruise Control, same title of a song from the E=MC² album. So, obviously not the same song, but I think it's cute. So, anyway, here we go. Cruise Control. Okay, I'm so happy about this right now. So first off, Cruise Control, I really did like. I thought it was really fun. It lives up to its title. It does feel like it's a song that is on cruise control, and it's controlled, it's nice, and it's a pleasant song to listen to. Kylie's vocals sound great, and here's my thought process with you guys, okay? So as I said before, I didn't really care for the song, I Feel For You. It's the only one out of the standard edition that I didn't like. So here's my theory. I say we cut out I Feel For You, okay? And Then we insert Cruise Control. So that would put it after Obsession. So meaning the guy is obsessed with her and she's like, bro, this isn't what you think it is. Now here's my thought. So with Cruise Control, maybe you could be like, okay, you know what? This guy does like me. Let's give him a chance. Let's go on a couple dates, see how it goes. And we'll go on Cruise Control and see how it works. And by doing that, it opens up the can of worms to her past lover, which leads us to Someday and Loving Days. And she's like, you know what? I already tried the being in love thing. It ain't gonna work. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to Saturday night. Bye, dude. I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna have some fun after dark. That is my thesis statement for the album. I think it works out really nice, and I'm really happy I thought of all this on the spot. But Cruise Control, I think, could have been slotted onto the regular version, because I think my theory could have made it work. Oh no, Tightrope was about to play. We don't want that right now. Okay, guys, so we finished. We did it. We finished Body Language, and I have to say one thing real quick. When I was doing some research just now before I've been holding on to this news for a while. That while I said that there was no LP record release of this album, there is a cassette version of this album, and the cassette side A ends with Red Blooded Woman, and side B of the cassette starts with Chocolate. So I was right. I was onto something. I knew it. So I'm happy to get that out of the way. But guys, Body Language so far I think might be my favorite album upon first listen. I think if we go through my head and go through the way I analyzed it, I think that it works as one cohesive piece. Out of any album I've listened to, out of 12 tracks for the standard edition, I liked all but one. And I have to say, they're all so good. I think my biggest surprises on here were probably Chocolate. I really did like Sweet Music, Promises. Oh my God, all of them. All of them. And I'm really sad that I don't think that, what's it called again? Slo Motion. I unfortunately don't think we could have figured out how to get that on here, but it's a good song. It's a hidden gem among it all. Wow. I think that this album it reminds me of my energy, the type of thing I like to protrude out, a confident person who likes, who likes what they like, you know what I mean? Who isn't afraid to take charge. I love her in this position. I think that this album as a whole is just very fun to listen to. It's very, lyrically, it's fun. That's what I think I was, again, missing out on Fever, is that lyrically, Fever did kind of bore me. This one, I felt like the lyrics gave me something to listen to, something to look for, cool symbolisms through it all. I think it was just a lot of fun, and this album did not feel long. I mean, the standard version is 12 tracks, 48 minutes, and if we just truly did it my way, we cut out one and add another so it would stay at 12. I don't know, man, but I really did like this album. I love it. I honestly can't wait to listen to it again. I'm gonna probably put it on my phone and make a playlist and slot out I Feel For You, but and put in Cruise Control, because I think I'm onto something. I truly do. But out of first listen, I think this is probably, again, my favorite album. Is it gonna rank as my favorite? No, because I think when we get to Golden, I've said before here, I know Golden's always gonna be my number one Kylie album. You can't touch that for me. But as it stands right now, I think as a favorite of albums, it's 2. It's number 2. I mean, it might change. I do think Impossible Princess is technically a better album, but upon first listen, I enjoyed this a lot more. I was feeling this one, guys. And I don't feel like I hear a lot of Kylie fans talk about this one either. No one has said, can't wait for Body Language. So I'm curious as to see how this album, is reflected upon in the Kylie community, because I really did like this one. I felt it. I felt it in my soul. So what do you guys think of this album? Is this one of your favorites? Is this one of your least favorites? Again, I'm always curious, so please let me know. Do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha. I'm also putting out my Twitter on there now. Some person asked for that. I'm not really on the Twitter. It gets a little too negative for me. Too much, and then I get negative, and it's not pretty. But I'm going to try and be on the Twitter more, because that's where the kids are at. So my Twitter handle is at Sal Says Stuff. I wanted it to be at Sal Says Shit, but I didn't. Too negative, negative again. So I hope that you did enjoy this video. I might be a little obsessed with this album, and I'm still standing after it all. I'm still standing after maybe how bad Fever did, or not about how people reacted to it. I don't know yet, so we'll see. But I'm still standing, so I'm here. It's all good. It's all great. So you read my body language, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.